You join me at Brussels International Airport, where we're going to take a flight to Greenland, as everyone seems to be really interested in it, so I want to go see what the fuss is about.
Big, beautiful piece of ice. It's hard to call it land. It's a big piece of ice.
So our flight today takes us from Brussels, home of the EU, all the way over to Greenland. Is this a military airport? I thought this was their main airport. We're flying at flight level 380, 38,000 feet. Call sign is, of course, Greenland 74 Golf. So we're going to start with batteries 1 and 2. Start the external power. Cruise supply, ground control. Set the navs for the ILS. Emergency lighting armed. Turn our iPad on. Import sim brief. Flight level 380, we are taking off from 25 right for the Nick 3 Golf departure, and we're going to be landing at 09 direct. So I'm going to get my co-pilot here to set the plane up ready for departure. I hope he knows what he's doing.
I don't know.
And I will meet you on pushback.
Emergency exit, in the back, 4 window exit over the wing, 7 in the back.
Right, okay, so we are all ready for pushback. So, pushback system on. Call the tug. I'm going to turn parking brake off. Set my engines to ignition. APU bleed is on. Fuel pumps on. And we're going to go backwards. And we're going to start up the engines. And we're going to slowly bring in the turn. Right, now our engines are available. Ignition back to normal mode. APU off. We'll just speed up the tug a little bit more. Don't want to be here all day. Don't forget, I've got to be there before Trump gets there. So I've pulled up the map for the airport. This is us down here, and we are taking off 25 right this way. So my plan is to go along here, up out 7, hold at Echo 6, wait for a clear runway, cross runway, down Foxtrot 5, Whiskey 4, and then holding point Whiskey 4-1. And we're going to start the clock. Let's go.
Three, two, one, go. Fast, sharp right. Fast, sharp right. Sharp right. Sharp right. Listen. 50, downhill, triple caution. Triple caution, stay center. Triple caution, stay center.
We are just arriving at Whiskey 4-1. There's no ATC on. I have checked VATSIM radar and there's no one in the vicinity of the area. So we are just going to take off. Brussels traffic, Greenland 74 Golf. Taking off runway 25 right, Brussels traffic. 50% throttle to warm the engines up and then flex. So here we are, runway 25 right. So we're going to come to a stop. Nice and gently. Right, brake on, stick forward. 50% throttle. Brakes off. Flex. Here we go. $80 knots, stick to neutral. 100 knots. We want 147 knots. That's our V1. Here it comes. 140. 147. And pull back. And we have positive rate, gear up. And that's a sharp right hand turn. Autopilot on and into the climb D10. And now we let autopilot take us the rest of the way.
5. Correction, holding short at Delta, waiting for the KLM and waiting for the next landing aircraft 36 Center. Skipper.
Skipper KLM 598, we are taxiing to position Foxtrot 3 via Delta and Alpha, and thank you for the Martin.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
So we are about to descend. This is our top of descent marker. We are going to set the plane up. I have already done 2 steep path ahead. Right, okay, I need to get down quickly then. So we're going to stick 4,000 because that is the top of the runway glide slope. Into Greenland, it does not have a star. There are no stars. But this is the actual airport that we're landing at. 09 we're landing at. So we're going to come in here, hopefully. Land nice and safely, stop, and then we are going to go all the way to the end. I mean, if we stop early enough, we'll come off at Charlie, but I might just roll it all the way to Bravo. Come down the apron. Oh, that's military only. Is this a military airport? No. Doesn't say anything about parking. High terrain, expect moderate turbulence on final approach with winds in excess of 20 kilometers. And because the temperature out there is 0 degrees, I am going to stick on the anti-ice engine 1 and 2 and the engine wing. It's got a fault, but let's hope that doesn't matter. And we are 109 kilometers away from our arrival. So there's Greenland. That's a whole lot of ice. We're about to come into the mountainous region. We're still on VATSIM, but believe me, there is absolutely no ATC out here. I don't even think there'll be anyone in the airport. So I've set up this for my approach. I've got the QNH. Temperature is now 0, so I need to change that. The baro is 850, that's the minimums. And the wind at the moment is 40 knots, 40 degrees at 10 knots. So 40 degrees, 10 knots. Change that. Doesn't really do much, but I like to just keep it updated as I'm going along. We'll set our auto brake to medium in case the airport is quite a small one, so we can slow down in time. Speed's coming back down to 250 now. Lights can all go on across the board. I'll tell you, Greenland's beautiful if you like snow. And we're going to go gears down. Down to 160, ready for this sharp right hand turn. I think it's down there. I hope that's not it, because that is a really small airfield. Please tell me that is not it. And I can't see any buildings. But that's the only bit of concrete I can see. There's the runway and there's the apron. Yeah, this I may have picked the wrong airfield, but this is definitely going to be interesting. Right, still got landing systems on, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a visual. Stick our localizer on. So I'm here. So I'm here and the runway is there. So I think I have. I've
2,500.
I think I've picked the wrong runway. I think I picked the wrong airport even. I think that's it down there. Well, this is going to be exciting. Right, so that's the altitude. We're going to keep going down to 2,000. So I believe this is our airfield down here. So it's a very sharp right hand called turn. Right, here we go. Wish me luck, everybody.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
And the turn is beginning. Right, we're established on the localizer. Press approach mode now. Get our glide slope in even. So there is the airport. I've even got Pappy lights. I was not expecting Pappy lights in the middle of nowhere, but I'll take that. So localizer is established. Just waiting on the glide slope.
2,500.
Right, I'm taking manual control. The plane is mine. Shut up. Right, let's land this puppy. I've got 11 knots of headwind, slightly northeast to southwest. I don't have a glide path, I just have a localizer. So I can tell if I'm true, I just can't tell if I'm too high. So bring the throttle up a little bit. Slightly over to the left. Until that lines back up. I'm going to push the nose down a little bit. I've got a scratch on my windscreen right where the Pappy lights are, which is not helping me at all. I think I'm too white, too red. Still too far over to the right.
1,000.
Approaching minimums.
100 above.
I can see 3 white, 1 red, so I'm too high.
Minimum.
Continue. Airfield in sight. There we go, 2 white, 2 red. Back on track. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm going to be way too bit low here in a minute. Perfect, 2 white, 2 red. Oh, too low now. 3 reds is too low. Bang, slap bang in the middle again. Keep it centered, keep it centered. Start to bring that throttle back a bit and start the flare.
40, 30, 20, retard.
And nose down, reverses. Down to 80 knots. Reverses off. And we'll manual brake. Well, I think that went pretty well. I was actually starting to be a bit worried because from the sky this looked like basically a road in the middle of nowhere. And yes, we will come off at Charlie. And welcome to Greenland. We made it here before Trump did, as of filming. It's quite a nice little airport, I'm not going to lie. Not a lot going on. So that's the military area over there. So we're going to swing round to the left here. Zoom that in a bit so I can see. Oh my god, looking at the wrong thing. Oh, we've even got people waiting. Looks like, is that the checkpoint? It looks like a generator. I'm going to take it though. That could be my ground power. So slow it right down. Oh, that's air. Well, that'll do us. We'll park there. And that will do us nicely. Right, let's see what kind of ground services we have got. Jet bridge, ground control units, fuel truck, baggage truck and catering truck. So we have nothing. Right, okay, so we're going to have to APU it then. Right, well thank you for flying with me to Greenland. Took 4.5 hours. From start to finish, which was actually quicker than I thought. I thought it was going to take about 5 hours, but we had a lot of tailwind behind us, which meant we could go a little bit faster. So I'm just waiting for this APU, and then I can turn off the engines. Now there's no stair bridge, so once I do turn off the engines, they're going to have to jump. But that's not my problem. My job is to get them here. How they get off the plane, that's the stewardess's problem.